This episode is brought to you by Strens'ms Animals Cracker. Put them in your mouth and crunch.
Put them in your mouth and crunch them.
Strens'ms.com/SourceFed.
No. This episode is Table Talks brought to you by Strens'ms Animals Crackers.
They're scrumptious.
You see the animals and then the crackers.
Hey, my soup doesn't have any crackers in it.
Instructions.
I'm an adult, all right?
I'm an adult.
Hey guys, welcome to Table Talk. I'm Joe Beretta.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm William Haynes.
Yay!
You guys provided us some topics on Twitter with hashtag Table Talk and on Reddit with r/SourceFed, and we have them in this bowl, and we will start talking about them right now.
Yeah, and I don't care what anyone behind the camera says. I'm gonna eat these goddamn crackers during Table Talk.
Bernie10 from Reddit says, what is the best advice you could give new parents about how to raise kids? Steve?
Put them on a fucking roller coaster, please.
I'm on a roller coaster.
Put them on a goddamn roller coaster. Put them on a fucking fast ride for once.
Why?
My parents didn't put me on roller coasters whatsoever, and then I learned to fear them, and now as an adult, I can't handle them. I've been on like...
It's true, you do not adequately appreciate the awesomeness that is a roller coaster.
I went on, so here's my deal. For the first time in my life, like maybe 4 years ago, I'm sorry, I went on their Matterhorn, okay? That was the first roller coaster I had ever been on in my entire life, as far as I know. The Matterhorn, all right? And I fucking loved it. I loved it! I was like, you know what? It was a courageous day. I was like, and I'm a Disney fan, I had my annual pass, and people were like, man, what do you go to Disneyland for if you don't go on the roller coasters? So I was like, all right, fine. So I went on Matterhorn, fucking loved it, and then I came off with this high.
And
I was like,
you went on.
I can conquer the world. And Sarah, her favorite ride is Big Thunder Mountain, the railroad.
It's fun.
And I was like, yes, I'm doing it, Sarah, for you. And she was so excited. We got on Big Thunder Mountain. I was like, this is gonna be just like the Matterhorn. No.
Were you a little bit scared to be getting on it, or were you just...
I was slightly scared, but I was coming off such an amazing high.
You're like, oh, roller coasters are not that bad.
I was like, is this what everyone was talking about? Everyone told me at some point in my life, I'm gonna get on a roller coaster, I'm gonna get off, I'm gonna be like, that wasn't so bad. That was really fun. And I was like, this is it. It finally happened. I became a man, and I rode the Matterhorn, and I liked it. Then I got on Big Thunder Mountain, and I hated it. I feel like it's like... There's this thing called G-Force.
Wait, did you scream?
No. I tried.
You're one of these writers?
I tried to scream. Well, someone told me, in fact, it was Trisha that told me screaming helps a lot. Because what I don't like is the feeling of like the entire contents of my stomach going up into my esophagus.
Yeah.
And like all these like, I just don't like G-Force. And I think there's just a slight bit of G's on that ride.
Yeah.
Matterhorn doesn't have any of them. But on Big Thunder Mountain, it's just... It went too fast for me, I think.
Yeah, I try to scream on like roller coasters, but since I'm a sociopath and can't feel, like I'm monotone, so I'm like like this is my only tone. My voice does this and that.
That's how you scream?
I legit can't scream. Oh no! I have to be sarcastic about it.
Wait, you can't scream?
I mean, like I can I like my voice.
But you can't scream in peril.
I'm stabbing you right
now. No! Yeah. Oh shoot! Oh, look what you did! Like that's my only.
So you can't scream in peril unless it's very perilous.
Like, it'd have to be like really real. Like I'd have to have a knife in me to know like when my real. Okay. I just can't get myself to go farther than.
Does that mean you don't like roller coasters also?
I mean they're fine. They're fun. I mean I just.
Do you not feel fear or love?
I feel a little bit of both. Not too far. Not too far.
You're like a lukewarm on everything.
I'm lukewarm on everything. I can only go so far. I can only get so happy and so sad. Like,
you don't love chocolate. I like chocolate.
It. I don't really like candy. Like yeah, it's like the other day when you gave me that Laffy Taffy, you're like eat this Laffy Taffy, and I was like I don't know, Joe, and then I ate it. And I was like oh, this isn't that bad.
Do you have friends?
I don't. Not one friend. I'm just
kidding. Why is he touching me? Why is he
I don't know, man.
Joe's my mentor.
You gotta keep a big smile on camera, man.
Next one. We somehow got on a roller coaster.
Oh yeah.
Love your kids.
Love your
Okay.
kids.
Love your kids.
What about you,
Unconditionally.
Will? What's the what
The
would you
parenting
tell a
thing?
parent to do?
Shoot, listen to him. I was watching the Spielberg movie yesterday. Don't ask me what it was called. Don't know. And
What?
I learned the moral of all Spielberg
Wait a
movies.
minute.
Yeah.
Then hold on.
You know which one you were watching.
It was not. It was.
Just-
He was
okay.
actually. He was just executive producer. I don't
Describe.
know.
well, that
okay,
could be
hold on. This is
everything.
going to be a problem.
It's
then.
one about there's like this train and like this train's gonna come through this house and then the old.
Oh,
man's
Amazing
like-
Stories?
Is that what it was called? Yeah.
Is it old?
It was old. Yeah.
Was that Amazing Stories?
Yeah.
I've
Cool.
never even heard or seen that movie.
No, it was a series. It was.
Oh,
it was a
no.
series.
Yeah, it was short, so it wasn't.
It
a
was
movie.
like it was like a Twilight Zone, but not scary.
Exactly.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And it was really really cool, dude. A family dog.
I've never
Remember
seen
that little animated? What's another one that's famous from that? I don't know.
No.
Amazing
But yeah.
Stories is great. John Williams does the theme. It's really cool.
I'll have to check it out.
yeah, you have to.
And I learned the moral of like a lot of Spielberg movies is listen to your kids because kids
Yeah.
aren't always dumb, but sometimes. So like I guess listen to your kids every once in a while, even if they're saying something stupid. Hear them out. Because the train might come through your living room.
As they get older, it'll be a delicate balance between listening and teaching. Because as much as they like to think it, even my daughter who's 6, they act like they know the world, but they don't know the world. So you try and guide them. But while guiding them, listening is so important. I was talking to Bowman about it one day. Bowman is our former editor here, and some
we
of you
love
know
Bowman.
him. He was saying one of the most important things that he wished parents did was just listen to their kids, because they're saying a lot more than you think when they're telling you they don't want to do something, or they're telling you that they don't like something or whatever, because they're telling you their feelings. Listen to their feelings.
They don't know how to
and listen their
articulate it.
thoughts.
They don't know how to say words as well yet.
You are responsible for your children, but they're also, as they go through life, going to become more and more independent people that think for themselves and are humans that you got to stop trying to shape at some point. You know,
I
take the journey of life with them. Don't freaking tug them to life.
Yeah, and I just want to say really quick that I'm very lucky that my mom and dad were very supportive. They always listened to me, and they let me artistically kind of find myself, and they allowed me to like yell in the middle of the night and wake them up at all hours and doing ridiculous shit. But and I love them very much. And mom and dad, if you're watching this, I love you very much. Thank you.
I love you, Dad, Mom and Dad.
Why didn't you put me on a fucking roller coaster? Why?
Also-
why didn't you put me on a fucking plane either, Mom? I love you, but what the fuck?
Also, put your kids into piano and guitar lessons.
Yes!
If possible.
Why didn't they put me in
Yes.
piano? They put me in karate. Like I don't fight.
Mom, I would be crushing so much pussy right now
Oh,
if you
me
had just
too.
put me on the
Planes
piano.
and roller coasters.
Yeah.
You would have put them on a freaking roller coaster playing piano.
I mean, I love Sarah, and I'm glad I met her, and I'm in love with her, and she's the love of my life, and she's the one love of my life. But I'd be crushing so much pussy right now if you taught me how to play piano yourself and put me on a fucking roller coaster. I love you, Mom and Dad. And I love my brother too, I guess.
He's all right.
Waxdabber710 says, "What is the craziest thing you have seen someone on the street do?" I don't think I can tell that story.
Now you have to.
I don't know. I may have already.
That might have to be the climax of the thing. I just saw a woman midday in the middle of a busy street, just kind of sauntering. She stops, looks to the left, looks to the right, may have shrugged, at least in my memory she shrugged, lifted up her dress, squatted, and just took a big fat dump right in the middle of the street, and then got up, I think used her hand, and just walked away. Walked away like it was nobody's business.
No.
Did she look like a normal person? Did she look homeless?
I don't know. I cannot confirm whether or not she was homeless, but I can confirm that she took a dump in the middle of the street.
So,
Oh my god.
just the craziest thing someone's
Where did
done?
you see that?
I don't even remember.
Was it real?
Yeah. No, this is California somewhere. It was probably Santa Monica.
I think
I don't doubt that. Santa Monica's got some weird shit, man. Man, I gotta blow my nose, Will, so
Okay.
hold on here.
Yeah, that was easily the most it was such a casual dump too. She just nobody said anything or stopped. We all just kind of I think everybody shrugged.
And
She
you just
shrugged
accepted it.
and she dumped. She got up and walked away, and then we were all like, she dumped.
Did it look like a healthy dump?
I did not inspect the dump.
It didn't look solid. Did it look solid or?
Did not inspect the dump.
Alright. But I mean, at first glance, did it look solid?
I
Healthy?
did not inspect the dump.
craziest thing we've seen someone do. Well, I don't think it's someone said to me, this was recently, a couple months ago, this year, I was in Skid Row, which is a part here in LA where all the homeless people
That's where
hang
Zac
out.
Efron got beat up.
Yeah.
Oh, and isn't that where Michael Pitt was lost for a while or something?
Now Michael Pitt, Nick Stahl.
Oh, Nick Stahl, yeah.
Yeah, he like disappeared for 2 weeks.
I like
Apparently
Nick
he
Stahl.
was. Yeah, he got beat up in Skid Row too.
Yeah.
Oh.
For 2 weeks.
But there was this guy there that he was wearing a security outfit, like a hat that said security on it, like one of those big jackets, and he had like a lazy eye, and he was this big dude. And I was with this lady that I liked, that I wanted to be my lady friend, but she was like, no, you're not. I'm not gonna let you do that. So I was like,
You didn't ride enough roller coasters and play piano as a kid.
If I was playing the piano, I would be crushing her at this moment. I would not be having a table
Well, you don't want
talk.
to crush them.
Oh, I would gently caress.
There you go.
I would be doing something. I walk past the guy, and he pulls out a crap ton of money in change. And I'm like, this can't be right. And he's like talking to this lady, this like weird looking lady. And I walk past, and he says, I don't know if he said little boy or young boy. He said, hey, young boy, you want to make some money? And I said, no, sir, and I kept walking. But if the girl wasn't with me and I wasn't afraid for her safety, I am absolutely sure I would have been like, how?
No!
Because I really want to know.
No, you wouldn't.
Tell me more
I would have
about
asked
this
how. I would have
business
asked how.
prospect.
Did he want
That's
me
how you get involved in horrible
drugs?
shit.
See, that's what I want to know. Did he want me to sell my body? Did he want me to sell someone else's body? Did he want me to pimp the girl out? Did he want me to sell
Maybe
drugs?
he wanted you to go to door and sell Maybelline.
Wait, is that how you become a pimp? Someone chooses you to be a
I
pimp?
learned that recently, actually. I listened to NPR, and they were talking about how
Well,
you
nobody
become...
knows better about how to become a
They
pimp
asked
than
an actual
white people.
pimp. Ira Glass. And what you do when you want to become a pimp, you have to have a female friend that you're like close with, and you're like, hey, you know what?
Oh.
You should hook for me. And you see, pimps have a way of talking that gets in your brain, like, you want to pimp for me. And then Joe would be out on the streets in 10 minutes.
Can I be like a nice pimp? Can I be one that's not competitive?
Pimps are nice.
and is legal
Until
and
you mess up.
Well, see, I still want to be nice even if you mess up. Like I want to be a good boss. Like I
You want to
to
provide your hookers with like a 401k?
Yeah, and I want to be like I want to like take everything they say and consider it, and I want to be a nice guy. I want to if they want to have a sick day or whatever, I want to be
sick day.
Yeah, I want to
Will
be
you provide like 2 weeks
supportive.
of vacation a year?
Yeah, as long as they send me an email in advance, at least 2 weeks notice, if they want to take a day off or go on
understandable.
vacation or something.
Would you let them collab with other hookers?
Yeah, I sure would. Absolutely. I think it would be
What
really
if the hooker
easy.
was from a different block, not the same block as this said hooker?
I don't think anything is off limits for me as long as it doesn't inherently ruin my business. And I'm trying to make a business.
I also learned in this radio thing that what is called is choosing. So if the hooker's like, I don't want to be, if a hooker didn't want to be my hooker anymore and she wanted to be your hooker, she would choose you, and she would have to go up to you and say, hey, I want. She come
And then
up to me.
she would have pimp protection from that other pimp.
she'd have pimp protection from you.
But that other pimp would be mad.
But I couldn't visibly be mad about it. I'd be like, all right, she chose you. Go
So
get yourself.
what's pimp protection, by the way? Is this like muscle? Is this like you go and threaten people?
Yeah.
Because I think because I'm not into threatening people, I would go and have a discussion with someone. Like, excuse me, sir, my hooker says that she was hurt by you. She was bleeding when she came back to me. I don't think that was very nice.
I'm not even confrontational. I just text him passive aggressively.
I would
think you
probably
did
text
something-
first,
I think
yeah.
you did something to my hooker.
Please lose my number, sir.
Yeah. I'd be like, excuse me, we can take care. Will you step into my office so we can talk about this?
So you guys are discussing the darker side, like the on the streets type of hooking. I was also reading an article about hookerism today and pimps and whatnot, and it's about the sex trade in America in general and how it doesn't just affect the lower class and stuff. Even like privileged white people on the East Coast can fall into it,
there's
and
some
it starts the
expensive
same
ones.
way. Girl gets really close to a guy that seems all great and awesome, and then he's like, "Hey, you should work at my massage parlor."
Oh.
She's like, I don't really want to, but do you love me? Well, yeah, I love you. Okay, I'll work at your massage parlor. She makes $80 in the first day in 20 minutes, and she's like, this is great. And then he's like, give me all that money.
Yep.
And then it's all about tearing the girls down and like keeping them in this horrible, horrible world and beating them and stuff like that. And it's so hard to get out of, and it exists. Stay away from massage parlors.
Yeah.
I
If you want a
even-
massage, just go
ask a friend.
to a doctor.
Ask a friend. Like, should we?
No, I didn't get to tell my weird in the street
yeah.
story.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, what a weird tangent we just got.
Yeah. How do we get on to
went
pimping
straight into
and
hookers.
hooking?
So
No, wait, quick. Women out there, always know your self-worth.
Always
Yeah,
know.
You're all amazing, and don't let some skeezy dude tell you how's it is. You're the best.
Yeah. He's trying to hook you on. He's trying to make you choose.
Yeah. Well, also, you can be your own hooker and pimp.
Yeah, you don't need a pimp.
Yeah,
all right?
you don't need a
You
pimp.
can hook yourself.
Because a gun is just as good of a protection as like a guy that's really strong.
Exactly. Pray continue your narrative.
Don't hook it all. Shut up, Steve.
I'm sorry, don't hook it all. There's people watching Table Talk that are considering getting into hooking.
Don't.
It was on NPR. What can I say?
All right.
You think your parents don't love you, but they love you.
Yes, they do. No
They
matter
love you.
what.
They just don't know how to talk to you or listen to you. Full circle from the other stuff. You're beautiful.
So I saw several things. I've seen a lot of weird things in public, and I feel like I might have spidey sense for weird shit outside, and
You just know. Whoop.
Yeah, I know to look, and I somehow am always in the right place to see really weird shit that happens out in the street.
Okay.
So, and I don't know what it is. Like, Owen, we've experienced this on many occasions. We have a friend, Isaiah, who's just basically kind of like travels around. He does a lot of traveling, and he meets a lot of weird people. He's also like that. He has this weird sixth sense where he's attracted to weird people, and people attract him. It's all very strange. But I told a story on Table Talk once about a woman who, and it's really strange, man, and she was wrapping like toilet paper around her arm into the shape of a football, real thick in the middle, thinner on the sides, and then she just like slipped it off of her hand, and she grabbed this football-sized toilet paper thing and just shoved it down under her dress, and then slightly adjusted, and then put her hands back on her cart and just kind of shuffled away. Now, I saw this on a trolley car in San Diego to Comic-Con, and it just so happened our car was stopped for the duration of the time that this woman was doing that. And I thought, it was very strange. The other thing I saw, same time, San Diego, it wasn't the same time, but same place, San Diego, I saw two homeless people. One homeless person was holding another homeless person. They were kind of sitting, so that person was sitting in that person's lap, and they were sitting together on the ground, and there was a big stream of urine just going down into the street, and the smell in that alley I won't forget. And the person behind the other person was feeding them bacon from a
Oh my goodness.
from a gross like Jack in the Box burger. You know, the bacon that's just like super thin and gross, and just like slowly dropping it down into the other person's mouth. And it was just
That's not sexy.
No, it's not. And then the other thing I didn't witness myself, but when
That's amazing.
I know, right? It was amazing. The other thing I didn't witness happening, but when I worked at ImageWorks, Sony Pictures ImageWorks, we worked in this building, and there was a public elevator that we would park. We'd park our cars in this public storage or public parking lot where there was like a Trader Joe's, and in the elevator we would have to take the elevator down to walk over to the campus. In the elevator, just a massive pile of someone's real bad problem down on the ground. And it wasn't puke, it was the other thing. And it was a massive pile. And it was
goodness.
like, what happened? Like, what situation are you in where the elevator is a toilet?
Bad.
It's a bad situation, and so for the rest of the day, we were telling people to go take the elevator because there was something really cool on the roof of the parking garage.
The worst.
And we were kind of tricking people. That's kind of the worst. You can cut all that out.
I think you told the story about the...
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
I did tell it.
Yeah, but somebody didn't see that before.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Man,
do
do we
it.
do one more?
Yeah, Will, go ahead. Did Will pick one? Or you
Last
just-
one.
I didn't pick one.
Will doesn't pick
I know,
one.
you pick.
Yeah.
You pick. Will. You pick.
I got it.
Oh, God.
I don't like that one. Let's get some bacon after this.
Oh, we'll put one back in the bowl, y'all.
Oh, snap.
Do you collect anything the majority of people find strange? I collect tarantulas. I have 41 right now, as well as 2 scorpions and a centipede from Upside Down Lunchbox. What?
Wait, 41 tarantulas?
No. Oh yeah, 41
Yeah,
tarantulas,
41.
2 scorpions, and a centipede. A centipede sounds really cool, but I would not want to have that.
41 tarantulas.
Wait, no, this can't be real. 41 tarantulas?
It's a lot of tarantulas.
What do they
Why?
eat? What
Why?
do tarantulas eat?
Bugs.
Smaller spiders?
Bugs.
Good.
You can put crickets in there.
Oh, that would be awesome to see one time.
Tarantulas don't freak me out.
Tarantulas freak me out.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all fucking slow, and they got those little hands and like.
Tarantula.
That just grossing me out just seeing you do-
Tarantula.
Right?
Oh,
But
tarantula.
I think...
Fuck it up!
I think in terms of collections, when I was younger, I was a strange little boy, and I had like, I don't know, I think I would call it separation anxiety, and like something. Do I want to talk about this?
Yeah, you got it
do.
now.
All right, I
there.
started. I was very young. Okay, that's an excuse. Like I would like have a straw, and I was like, man, I had a good time with this straw. I'm gonna keep it. And I had a collection of straws that I really liked that I put behind like this bread box, and then
Whoa.
I was just like, you know what? I don't want to throw this away.
You are freaky weird, man.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I was a hoarder, but I don't
For straws.
Something happened to the straws.
Like, did you finish your ecto cooler and go?
It
Whoop?
wasn't even like.
Wait, were there sentimental value for these straws?
No, I was just like, that was a good drink. Boop.
So would you throw away straws where it wasn't a good drink?
I don't think so. I think it was just like some of them were good,
You
and I
would
wanted
keep
to keep
all
them.
this.
It was
Wait, you would
not
keep
just-
every straw?
Not just like not the white straws, but like they were like these colorful straws.
Oh, so you're
they're
racist.
disposable. No, like red. Wait, green too. So like colorful, like rainbow.
Sure, but you wouldn't keep the white ones.
No,
is
would
what I'm
not
hearing
keep the
from
white
you.
ones because they weren't cutting it. If you know what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
They didn't dance very well, and so yeah, I kept straws and other things too.
That is freaky weird.
Yeah, and
that's
I remember
cool.
my parents threw away our couch when we moved to a different house, and like on the bottoms of the couch on the legs they had those little things.
The knobs?
The knobs. I kept it. I was like, I want this, so I kept it.
Oh yeah, a little memory keepsake.
And
They're
I-
like, it's like your Horcrux.
Yeah, it was my Horcrux. Might as well have been. Yeah, you kill that, you kill a piece of me. So, but yeah. So I had a weird collection.
Okay, so outside of toys and comics and all that stuff, the obvious, do you have anything weird?
No, not
And I'm
really
passing me
weird.
because I don't have anything. I collected Batman toys when I was a kid, and that was it.
I mean, I collected a lot of Marvel Universe cards, but remember those?
Yeah.
They had like those.
They have
little-
the stats on the back and stuff.
Yeah,
It was really
yeah.
cool. I love those.
Some of them were like holographic too, like
Yeah.
really special.
I too collected Spider-Man toys. I remember once my dad, I had a collection because I was obsessed with Spider-Man, and then my dad was like, "I'm gonna give these away to different kids," and I cried. I was like,
Why would he do that?
No reason. These other kids in the ghetto want
Clutter, because kids bring clutter into our houses. That's why.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably exactly what he was thinking too.
It's like a wave of stress.
Yeah.
Your dad couldn't touch those straws.
No, actually, I did. He would not. He didn't
He would
find them.
not
Because you
touch
hit
those
him.
straws.
I hit him. I hit him
You
behind
hit
the
those
bread
damn
box.
straws.
I remember why now. It was because for my birthday they gave me this Spider-Man thing that you attach to a door and it climbs up the door. But I never opened it because I was like,
I'm gonna keep this one.
yeah, I'm gonna have
gonna
this
be worth
forever.
That's your special one.
Exactly. And they were like, oh, you must not want it. So that's why they gave it away. And I was not happy. I haven't cried since then.
You haven't cried since.
Not
That's why
once.
you don't
No.
feel anymore.
I've cried once.
Wow,
Hate my dad.
that's not true. What if he was watching that and he didn't understand your sarcasm?
Father, I never loved you. Ever since you gave away my Spider-Man toy that climbed up the wall, I never got to see it climb. I didn't have AA batteries.
Now you gotta climb back into your son's life.
You gotta climb back into my life, Dad. You gotta climb up this door.
You guys, that's it for this edition of Table Talk. Join us next time when we chronicle the relationship between Will and his father. Let's see where it's at. I don't know.
Hey
Trust.
guys, check this out. My animal crackers are banging.
Whoa. I never seen this before.
I'm Joe Beretta.
Oh, Steve Zaragoza.
I'm William Haynes.
Everything's gonna be okay.
No, it won't be.
She's got jungle
Yeah, that was
fever.
weird. I'll be your father.
Get jungle
She will be.
fever.
Already are.
She's got jungle fever. You get jungle
Can I break
fever.
something?
She's got jungle fever. You get jungle fever.